Hey guys, this is Coach Regina with Profile by Sanford in Lake City. I just want to check in and talk to you guys about a progress check-in that we do every 6 to 8 weeks in the coach room that involves measurements. Due to the circumstances, we're not able to do measurements in the coach room until further notice, but I just want to make this brief video to kind of show you how to do measurements on your own at home by yourself or with a partner. When doing measurements on your own, you're going to measure your chest, your hips, your waist, and your thigh. So let's start with the chest. You are going to need a measuring tape. Make sure that it is in inches. You are going to place it right below your shoulder blades. You want to get the fullest part of your chest. Measure that, inhale and exhale, and then write down your measurements. From your chest, you are going to go down to your waist. The waist is going to be measured at the smallest part, which is between the last rib and your hip bone. You're gonna measure right above the belly button, again in inches. Get your measurement and write it down. From there, you're gonna go down to your hip. Make sure you're getting the fullest part with your glutes included. Measure the fullest part and write down your measurements. From there, you're gonna transition down to the thigh. You wanna make sure you always do the right side each time so you have a consistent measure. You want to start with the crease of the hip to the top of the knee. Find the halfway point, which is usually the medius part, and you have your measurements, and write that down as well. And that's how you do measurements by yourself. Next, I would like to explain how to do measurements with a partner. So I'm going to use my daughter as an example to measure her neck, her chest, waist, hip, thigh, and bicep. So with your partner, we're going to start with neck measurements. You can have your partner have a seat. We're going to place the tape measurements right below the chin. If there's hair in the way, have them remove the hair and place it up. Place the tape measurement tightly right above the Adam's apple. Measure that and write down the measurements in inches. Next, have your partner stand up, face you. We're going to be facing them, and we're going to place the tape measurements right above the nipple line, where it's the fullest part of the chest. Inhale and exhale. Write down that measurement. Next, we're going to transition over to the hip. Again, measuring between the last rib and the hip bone, the smallest part of the waist, right above the belly button. That's the measurement. From there, we're going to do the hip, the fullest part, including the glutes. So have your partner face you. And measuring that hip. Next is the shoulder, and you want to make sure that you do the right side each time so you have a consistent measurement. So starting with the top of the shoulder, you're going to place your tape from the top to the elbow. Find the halfway point, which is usually about mid bicep. Have her put her hands on her hip and measure bicep. From there, you're going to continue on the right side, and we're going to do the thigh where it starts from the crease of the hip to the knee. Again, measure it, find the halfway point. And write down the measurements. That's how you do measurements with a partner. And that's how you do measurements by yourself or with a partner. Make sure you write it down in your journey book to keep good track. Remember, these small victories are wins and part of the journey. If you have any questions, give us a call or shoot us an email for myself or any of the other coaches, and we'll see you soon.